Hello, it's a girl Misha here at Trade with Misha. Just here to share with you a little few simple steps to follow in, if at all you want to get ahead in life. Just a simple step that I followed. The first step is I had to drop my bachelor's degree and hustle like a dropout. So if you want to get ahead in life, you have to drop your diploma, drop your bachelor's degree. I'm not saying if you're employed, like you have a profession, that you should quit your job. No, that's not what I mean. But what I had to do in order to get ahead in life, I had to put aside my bachelor's degree and hustle like a dropout, because I realized that education or the school system and the real world hustle, they are totally two different worlds. Because I went through the education system, graduated and started hustling, like looking for money. But I discovered that in order to get ahead in life, the real world life, they are two different worlds. So I dropped my bachelor's degree and I had to do whichever kind of job for me to get money. So don't just stick onto your degree that no, I must do this, I must do this, I must do this. This is the only thing I have to do. No, there are plenty of stuff, plenty of businesses, plenty of jobs. You can decide to start with from somewhere. Any job, anything, just do it. As long as you're not doing anything illegal, just do whichever, because we are all on the one major purpose, that is money. We all want money in this world after school. So I had to sacrifice my bachelor's degree in order for me to get ahead in life. Second thing, I was ready to save. Saving it's not all about how much you're making or how much you're saving, but you make sure you have to save a portion of the money you're earning, be it 70%. But if you have a lot of responsibilities, you can decide to save 50%, 30%, whichever portion it is. Save it, because we don't save for the final result, but it's the daily repeated action. Like you save a small portion, a small portion, a small portion. It becomes a habit. It becomes part of you. Before spending, you make sure you save something on the side. So it's the little that compounds over time. And don't be afraid. The third thing that I had to do was to think smart, because this is a digital world. The world is moving at a high pace. Everything is digitalized, and you can acquire all the knowledge, all the information online. So you have to be smart, make good use of social media. Take, for example, if I want to get something, get a new skill, all the information is available online. You just go to Google, put in whichever field, whichever venture you want to start, type in, get started. So you have to think out of the box. Don't follow like this old norm. Go to school, get good grades, get a high paying job, blah, 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 blah. The story continues. No, the world is so changed. So in order for you to get ahead in life, you have to be smart. You have to adjust the pace to the pace at which the world is moving. It is so fast. So in order for us to adjust to get a life with desire, you have to be willing to adjust, to adopt to the world. It is really moving at a very high speed. Fourthly is to risk, because if you're not willing to risk, you're not willing to grow. Everything in this world is a risk. We went to school, that was a risk, because we went through the school system in hopes of getting a good salary. That was a risk because it wasn't assured. So if you want to get ahead in life, you must be willing to take on calculated risks. If you want to quit your job, that is a risk. Take it. Take it on. What matters is you getting started. If you want maybe to move on into another country, that is a risk. Go for it. If you want to start a business, start it. Go for it. Because if you fear risk, you can never grow in life without taking risks. Life is a risk. Being alive is a risk. Everything is a risk in life. So if you want to get ahead in life, you must be willing to risk. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. Growth happens out of the comfort zone. So if you want to grow in life, you must be willing to drop the comfort, move out of your comfort zone. Then you will see magic happening. You will see yourself growing. The fifth is enduring tough time. Life wasn't designed to be straight. Life is a journey. Life is a collection of experiences. When you start something, it doesn't mean that you will not fail at all. Failure is part of growth. If we don't fail, we don't grow. It is from failure that comes strength. It is from failure that builds resilience, that builds patience. Because if you start something, you don't get any setbacks, like it moves on smoothly, you're not growing. And if you're not struggling, you're not growing. From struggle comes growth, independence. So if you want to get ahead in life, you must be willing to endure tough times. There is a common saying that goes like, tough times never last, but tough people do. It's not all about the tough times, but it's the person you become in the process. Last but not least, specialization. So if you want to get ahead in life, in your life, like you're there, you want to get ahead in life, you're looking for something, make sure you specialize. Follow your life's purpose. If you want to become maybe a coach, go for it. Acquire all the necessary knowledge, all the necessary skills in order for you to follow that. But make sure you specialize. Don't do multiple, like 10 things, 5. No, if you want to venture into real estate, just make sure you specialize in that. Because if without specialization, it means that you can never become an expert in anything. And if you want to become an expert, you make sure you put all your effort, you put all your time into that thing. If you want to start a business, maybe online or retail, you specialize in that. Not doing multiple businesses because we have only one brain. You cannot be concentrating on this, concentrating on the other. So it is always good to specialize in something. Lastly is time management. Like what I had to do was to manage my time very well, because this is a social media era. You can find yourself spending a lot of time, wasting a lot of time on social media. Yet if you decide to use that time well or constructively, you can really grow from social media, because it also has information, a lot of useful information. We've got 24 hours in a day, so you can decide, maybe I don't need to spend all my free time on social media, but let me use it to grow myself. Let me spend 30 minutes watching maybe entertainment, then the rest of the time, let me use it to grow myself. Because over time, you find yourself that you're so skilled in your field. Hope that was insightful. I remain Misha, your favorite female trader. I'm with God.